Live. Okay, what's going on? So, hold up. Yeah, everybody locked. Nope, not yet, not yet. We be speaking on waiting for one. Let me see. This is what you Facebook.
Hmm.
Waiting for Facebook to join. But I'm be speaking on, like the title says, uh, rituals and things and such being made public. I'm just trying to wait on Facebook. If they will ever join, I don't know. Mm, 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 mm. I'm trying to wait for Facebook, y'all, to catch up. Everything else is good. IG is good. YouTube.
Check that profile on Facebook.
mm,
It's on.
It's on, but I don't know which one is on.
Um, you want me to see that?
Uh,
You're on the right one.
okay. Yeah, yeah, it is.
Okay. Oh, it's not capturing anything.
I don't know. It's just stuck right now, though. Stop it and start it again.
Yep. Okay. We'll go over there.
All right. So yeah, I'm just gonna go. But fear, fear. You understand me? You have to understand what fear is. People have it around their rituals and around their things, around their life. It's intrinsic in everything they do. So should you make your rituals, your altars, your spirituality and such public? Well, ask yourself, why wouldn't you? And if you have uh, if your motivating factor for not doing so is fear, then then that's not a good motivating factor. You have fear there. You're serving the god of fear. Fear is a god. It's a mentality, and it creeps up in a lot of shit we do. And it definitely creeps up in these people's spirituality in the form of superstitions or um, you know, yeah, I guess they call them superstitions. You know, they you pair superstitions with um with certain acts and things you have to do, and that's cool if there are superstitions that you created for your rituals. But if you following some old dry ass superstitions, I'm upset that this Facebook ain't coming through yet. But if you following some old dry ass superstitions, you're gonna be limited. So you don't want to do fear. You understand me? This is something that I always just me, just always been a part of my energy. As young warriors, something that's been in my record every time I arrive on this place, on this planet. I always fall into that. As a warrior, see, a warrior is somebody who is fashioned in many fights and many battles. And in order to, you have to have a different perspective on fear. All of our, young brothers and sisters out there in gangs and shit, living to die and, living thug life, street life, or whatever have you. These are fearless individuals who just that war mentality or fearlessness is just intrinsic in that. You understand me? So, and it's just no place, for that in society or how they do them, how they shape and form. It's just designed. A warrior is not going to want. A warrior starts bucking as a child. As soon as you take them to school, they don't want to hear that white supremacy bullshit. So they just not going to sit still in class and everything else like that. So they start doing that school or prison pipeline thing, or put them in sports or such like that. And we got every. So this is what happens to the warrior class. But with all the energy is always here, the fearlessness is always here. But When I got into the church, when I was in the church, the Bible, there was a scripture in the Bible that led me right the fuck up out the church. And I don't is but I something to the effect that God never gives birth to fear. Fucking Facebook still ain't start yet. God never gives birth to fear. God never gave birth to fear. So I use that in my approach to my studies and such. You understand me? And this is when I got into the sciences and different things that led me right up out the church. You understand me? But it's a scripture in the Bible. You understand me? God never gave birth to fear. Who gave birth to fear? At that point in that mythology or uh, transcendent spiritual truth, the devil is the one who gave birth to fear. So, um, fear is something that is to be rejected as the lowest nature, period. You understand me? Our ancestors taught fear as a low nature. So, in terms of what's a motivating factor for why wouldn't you make your spirituality public? Why wouldn't you make your rituals public? Why wouldn't you make these things public? And some individual on my post or page, she made reference to getting spiritual attacks from her making her rituals and or her spirituality public. You understand? And this is an aspect of your spiritual of your atmosphere, your mental atmosphere. You understand? In the seven hermetic principles, I always make reference to these universal laws. You have the law of correspondence. So whatever you put in your mental atmosphere, that shit is going to be real. That shit is going to grow. So there's things you can do to form particle barriers around yourself, spiritual particle barriers around yourself to strengthen your resolve in that area. I do coffin boxes, I do black bottles, I do all of these other spiritual things. But at the end of the day, it's all about your mental atmosphere, what you think about it. This book we about to get into soon, if not this week, next week, I'm gonna launch the whole audio book class on the science of mind, mentalism. You understand? So Facebook is like not letting me do my live today. But you understand me? You know, uh, there you have it. You understand me? Um, you know, uh, if you are keeping rituals private, which I also do, you understand the motivating factor. There's no fear as a motivating factor. The motivating factor is maybe power or whatever have you. And you don't have to have everything out in the open. You understand me? Some people keep their spirituality hidden because it helps them navigate better. You understand me? You don't have to have, your spirituality out in the open. You understand me? But you don't want to be hiding anything because of fear. You understand me? So, people do it all the time. The Catholics do it. Christians, the white folks do it. Go to church all day, every day and be hating black folks and shit. Be a part of these white supremacist groups and, you know, behind closed doors in the Catholic Church, they worship in the black woman. So, a lot of people use their spirituality for political navigation. You understand me? So if that's your thing, if you feel, and that's also a construct, a mental construct, you feel like in order to navigate this motherfucker, you do that and that could be you could be successful in that. You understand me? Just make sure whatever superstitions you build for that. You understand me? But rest assured, your ancestors want sauce, want juice. Your belief system wants sauce, want juice, and in our spirituality, if that's what you lean into or looking to invoke um, um, greater expansion in this hologram. You understand me? Shit, be fearless about it. You don't want to have fear nowhere near it. You understand me? So your motivating factor for not having your rituals or your spirituality on the forefront is not fear. And if it is, that's why it's not working. You understand me? So a lot of times you need to address these lower natures by confronting it. And a way that you can confront it is start putting your shit out there. You understand me? Um, or just address that. You understand? Address it. So at the end of the day, it's about the alchemy to your expansion. And How you do what you do. I'm about to do a live, man. I'm pissed off. I mean, I'm about to do a live, my functional muscle, dynamic movement thing. And the reason why I'm doing this thing on rituals is because of Facebook, and Facebook ain't showing up. But that's what it is. It's on YouTube, being live streamed. It's on IG. Got it. Let me see your muscles. Yeah, that's what's up. That's why I don't read these comments, because they would totally throw me off. You understand? But I appreciate y'all for coming through, and I'm gonna get with y'all in a second on this other video once we handle these technical difficulties we having on Facebook. But yeah, be fearless, in all the things you do. Papi, and I'm ending it.